Hey guys, Arcade Adam back here again with another video. This time I've got 4 games on Steam under $25 that I think you'll love. These things are pure gems, and these are real easy to add to Launchbox and real easy to add to Hyperspin. I've done other videos on how to do that, and I'm going to do another one to how to add Steam games directly to Hyperspin without even using Rocket Launcher. So stay tuned for that. I'll link it in the description when I upload it. But let's get to the first game. It's one of my favorites, and I found it on a whim. If you love Outrun, you will love this game. This is SlipStream. Indie developer, small game. I think I just looked it up. It's $10 on Steam.
Button 3.
Fully retro,
4.
got the scan lines.
5.
It's fantastic. Like, look at this.
6.
It's booting up, just beautiful.
Trackball.
The
joystick.
audio in here, I've got to look this up.
joystick.
It's fantastic. It's just like Outrun. The audio's great. Well, give it a listen. And also, check out that. Look at the scan lines in the CRT curvature they throw into the LCD, even maintaining, you know, the wide aspect ratio. It's fantastic. So, just going to jump into a quick game here. I've only played this a couple times. Again, you know, don't judge the skills, but I'll try my best. I did mess with manual drifting and automatic. I found manual actually easier because automatic you couldn't control when it kicked in or not, and that gives you a ton of speed. So look out for that one. Also, off the line here, I've got my new Xbox layout on my control panel. You know, blue, yellow, green, red, and not A. It's X. So heads up for that one. So kind of faltered off the line there. But here we go. So the whole concept is just like Outrun. You kind of sneak up on your opponent, you draft people, get a ton of speed, and to go around corners this tight at this speed, you've got to drift. And in order to initiate that, you quick tap your brakes, take off the accelerator, and then get back on the accelerator right away as fast as you can. You can kind of see I'm doing that with the control panel there. You can see my fingers going back and forth. But yeah, I set it to easy because I found, you know, for me anyway, I found it pretty difficult. So heads up on that, but I think this is just a fantastic game that you guys will love. And I'm going to be quiet for a minute so you guys can enjoy the music and just enjoy the vibe, because this is one where you just kind of zone in and zone out. It's fantastic. Of course, wouldn't be a retro game without cheesy dialogue. Makes it more interesting. Just like Outrun, like I said before, it's got the timer countdown in the upper right there, and the stage that you're on. Like I said, drafting is the key to win in how I've been playing it. So, like I said, I've got 4 games in total, so this is the first one, and then I've got a surprise in store at the end. It's something I want to do a dedicated video on. If you're a Turtles fan, you'll want to stay tuned for the whole video. I know it's a long video, but trust me, if you want to even just fast forward, it's crucial that you guys see this if you haven't seen it already. There's a big indie release on Turtles that I found that you guys will love. Finally picked up the W, so now do another one. I'll be quiet again so you can get the vibe going, but fantastic game. Where did this guy go? I gotta see if I can catch this guy. Come on. Let's get the drafting. There he is. Whew. Well, I had him. Yep, there he goes. You're exhausted, my dude. Come on. You gotta love the dialogue. But you guys get the point. There's the tracks right there. It's real easy to switch songs in game. You know, it's got that VHS effect and everything. Just a perfect old school, you know, retro game if you guys are into those. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, and of course, it's got to be Streets of Rage 4. This one's only $25 on Steam. Totally worth it. The art is fantastic. The music is fantastic. Like, you can't go wrong.
Button 5.
Like I said, I got my Xbox layout on my LED blinky setup, so I can directly translate to the colors in the game, you know, A, B, X, Y, and all that. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 players in here just to show off a little bit. There's also a video effect I want to show you guys. I don't know if you've played around with this or seen it. You can actually turn on scan lines and 16-bit art mode, so that's what I've got on by default here. So it doesn't look great on the screen, the main capture screen, but if you look over to my other capture window on the left there, in person, it looks a lot better than it does, you know, up close like this. You know, your mileage is going to vary on your screen, but I just wanted to show you. It's real easy to go toggle it on and off in the options, and there's a couple options. This was Retro CRT. That's totally off. Retro just brings back the 16-bit effect, and I didn't play with Bloom. I think that just makes the colors kind of bleed a little bit more and things like that, but you know, it looks crispy as hell when you turn it off. You know, the artwork is just amazing. What speaks for itself? I mean, this game is beautiful. Highly recommend picking this one up. I think I'm going to use this one in my video to show how to import into Hyperspin directly without, because it's a little tricky with Steam. And you can mess with Steam IDs and Rocket Launcher, and there's a module for that, but I have an easier method that just uses the straight executable. So we'll go over that. But, yeah, just wanted to show this one off. I know everybody's probably seen all this already, so I'm not going to do too much gameplay. Don't want to bore you guys with that, but, yeah, fantastic game. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go find our third game. Oh, the music in this is just so great. Third game was another, like I said, all these are Steam gems, so another one I found on Steam, and I believe it was on the live stream from Scantron the other day. If you're part of the Extreme Home Arcades Facebook group, I don't think he showed it, but somebody mentioned it. Anyways, it's a 3D fighter, you know, kind of Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter style. Where'd it go? I'm looking for it. Get a tour of my Steam wheel here. I totally spaced on the name for a second. Ah, yes. Shaolin vs. Wutang. If you like old kung fu movies, this one's awesome. I'm not too well versed. I've seen, you know, watched a few Bruce Lee movies in my day, but I haven't seen a lot of old school kung fu. And I sped this up. This thing loaded. It took forever. I'm not sure why. I don't know if that's normal, but we'll see. Anyway, it's fired up. Arcade mode. Look at these characters. It's just fantastic. Old school kung fu. Gonna get some Drunken Master or something in here. Look like I got a Chuck Norris individual. Yeah, we'll go with... This guy definitely has the 5-finger death punch situation, right? I mean, he gotta... Alright, we'll load it up. I gotta check my settings in this game. This thing's really dragging its ass a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Tiger style. Oh, love it. Gonna have to definitely see if there's a moves list for this game. You know there's some just crazy ass finishers and stuff like that. Looks like we got a power meter down at the bottom. Yeah, the more I hit this guy, I look like I'm building some power. This is one I gotta research. There's probably so many more levels to this thing than just going for it. Looking cool. Oh, wow. That was a nice one. copy there. Gotta keep it going. Oh, nice. That was a good one. There we go. We can get some aerials in here. Hey, got him with the KO. Nice. All right.
Round 3.
Last round. Let's do this. I think I found the uppercut button. I think the AI is going easy on me because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I got that kick move again. It was awesome. Oh, come on. Dude, just... I got this. Let's do this. Let's finish it up. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. There's just one more. Yeah! Oh, it looks like it might be framing up a little bit. I'll check my video settings. This game should not tax my system, but I don't know. What do you guys think? That looked like 15, 20 FPS there at times, and then we had that huge glitch in round 2. But, yeah, just want to show that one off. Oh, wait. Moves list. Hell yes. Okay, we're going to have to study that. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. But yeah, just want to show it off. Like I said, I think this one was 15 bucks or something like that in Steam. All these are under $25. I know that for sure. They're just fantastic gems that are real easy to pick up. And like I said, I'll make a new video on how to throw them right into the main wheel on Hyperspin. Make it super easy so you don't have to deal with rocket launcher and XML files and all that happy stuff. Last one. If you guys are Silver Strike fans, you know, Incredible Technologies makes Golden Tee. They also make Silver Strike.
Button 3.
Probably the best bowling game there is,
4.
but unfortunately,
Button 5.
there's no way to emulate it as far
6.
as I know.
Trackball.
So the closest thing I found was this
joystick.
PBA Pro Bowling.
8-way
And
joystick.
this was a Steam recommendation, just came up on my feed list. I think this one is 20 bucks if I remember correctly. Just probably because they got to pay for the license. But it's pretty cool. It's, you know, the same mechanic. It uses a trackball, kind of. There's a... here, I'll show you. You go into settings, and you got to make sure you're on control mode is under arcade instead of simulation. That's what enables you to use the trackball. And the only other gimmick to this is when you use the trackball, you've got to hold down a button. And I assigned it to button 6. You'll see when I spin the trackball here. And actually, I have to apologize. This was a video I made after being outside in the yard, and you know, I've been working from home for the last 2 months, like probably a lot of you guys, and my wife's been yelling at me to get the old haircut, so I didn't realize I got into frame here when I was getting a little enthusiastic with my trackball, so I'm going to save you from that, because I literally look like Shrek right now, so we're just going to cut that part out.
We'll see how they handle this.
You'll have to excuse me for that one, but you can still see before and after. I've got my hand on button 6. That's basically what enables the trackball, and then you just kind of throw down. You can do curves, you can do slices. There's oil patterns in this game. Like, you can get real nuts if you're into bowling. It's a real fun game, and you know, local multiplayer, just like Silver Strike. Take turns. You know, it's a good have some people over, have a beverage, and throw the ball down a virtual alley.
Picks up 6 there.
Also, kind of game where the announcers you kind of love to hate because they really dig into you and they just say some dumb stuff, but it's cool. It's one, like I said, it's not too expensive. It's a fun time. Graphics are decent. And I think someone was telling me this thing came out on mobile, but I wasn't able to find it. So it'd be interesting to see if you could emulate the Android version or something like that. All right, now the part where you guys have probably all been waiting for, the bonus round at the end. If you're Ninja Turtles fans, pay attention. This game is ridiculous. It's one of those games where I like avoid playing it because I want to save it. You know, you want to like savor it and make sure, you know, you can focus on it and get all the attention, give it all the attention it deserves. I'm not going to go into gameplay, but I'm going to be quiet so you can watch this video. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's right. You can play as April, Shredder, like the robot, like just every Turtles character you can imagine. Splinter, Casey Jones, like, come on. Oh yeah. There's April. Maybe you guys have heard of this. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. It's not really an indie game because, you know, they get in trouble with the copyrights and everything. It's actually a guy, Merso-X. He does a couple other games. I don't know if you've seen my other videos where he talks about He-Man and stuff like that, but it's also, you know, one of his. But this is just a fantastic game. You guys got to check it out. That's it. That's all I had for you. Like and subscribe. Send me a comment down below. Look out for that video on Hyperspin on how to do that. And I hope you guys are having a good weekend.